Hello, hello, my awesome family. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I think I look so huge on this platform. All right, so we just went live. So let's give some people some time to join us and get this notification before we actually start to. Hey, David Critchlow, greetings, bro. Welcome, welcome. First one in the classroom tonight. That's good. That's good. Notification is going out. So we are going to be live on Instagram. We're going to be live on Facebook and YouTube. So we're covering all grounds tonight, and it's a pleasure just going live with you. Not from the studio tonight, but we're using up a nice space here. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Sometimes I hear that I'm not being loud enough. So hopefully you all can hear me. So if you can hear me clearly, just type it in the chat. Um, so I know I'm good. Yes, bro. Blessings, blessings to you. I hope this information tonight will be exciting for you as well and other RTs because this is something that we're trying to build for the kingdom of God. I mean, the world has so many events that they do, and I don't think we have enough events on our side for the entertainment of God's people. So stay tuned, my boy. Tanya, it's been a while. Tanya, how you doing? It's been a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You need to link me, man. It's been a while. We haven't talked. So it's good to see you, Tanya Birch. All right. Let me just stay with Tanya because I keep spoiling people's name these days. Yeah, man, you can send me an inbox with your number again so that we can link, man. So much happening, but always good connecting with you. Um, yeah, man, we need to link. So I'm just giving a few more persons time to join before I start to talk about what this major announcement tonight on this platform. K Moral Music, welcome to you on the Instagram platform. Thank you so much. So we have some exciting news. So tonight we're breaking from the norm of Awesome Fest, which we know is just a couple days away. It's gonna be on the 8th of December. But I'm breaking the norm to use the Awesome Travel Zone Wednesday, which most of you would know. This has been a travel show that we do where we host other travel agents, business persons coming on to talk about the business of travel. But tonight, this is a solo live where I'm just using this to highlight a major event that's coming up. But I'm doing this because I want to give persons enough time to secure their cabins and be a part of this uh, historic event that's going to be happening. All right, all right, all right. Not too far away from you, Tanya. Believe it or not. So we need to connect. Sister Marvet, wait, blessings to you, sis. Welcome, welcome. And for all those who are on from the Old Harbor New Testament Church, uh, Bishop Knight, Bishop Dr. Knight, and the family, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Tanya, just send me a message. Just send me a message in the inbox with your digits, and we can link up. Sir Ted Robinson, blessings to you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Looking forward to you on Awesome Fest. We need to get that interview out of the way, bro, before we do that live show. I believe people would really do well seeing you before we go. But tonight, definitely, we have Awesome Fest PCJ Travel Advisory. Blessings to you, sis, for joining. And it's great. Just share the link. Definitely, I should have actually sent you the link so you could share it on your page live, but it might be too late now. Don't want to mess up the stream. But definitely, we're good. So you can just share the link and we go from there. Well, very, very exciting news tonight. I want to share that as we continue to talk about Awesome Fest, but tonight is not about Awesome Fest. This is a powerful event that we're trying to host for 2024. This should have been done this year, but we're pushing off Awesome Fest, and then we go right into planning mode for this great event. So if you're on the live tonight, thank you so much for joining, and we are grateful. And I want to just use the opportunity to thank those who are sharing Awesome Fest, supporting in any way you can. We are thankful to you. Those who are buying tickets online, those who are buying tickets in person, thank you so much for sharing and for looking forward to that major event. 3 years, and we are grateful that we can share 3 years of interviews, ministry, and some of those shows are memorable in my mind, and they'll be memorable forever because sometimes the ministers come on and they're just spontaneous. They just do whatever God wants them to do, and that's what the show is about. We're not muzzling anyone. You know the guidelines. Once you're within those guidelines, you're good to go. So we're grateful. But it's a great night tonight to talk about something different. Many of you would know I am a musician, I'm a recording artist, I do several things that many of you don't even know. But one of the things I've been doing for almost 2 years, I've been a licensed travel agent. And from my company, the Awesome Travel Zone, I'm using that opportunity tonight to plan some major events that will help to boost the business and also to support the Awesome Music Show. Because whatever I do, whatever funds or whatever comes in from any of my other sources, they're going right back into pushing the Awesome Music Show. So Grenada is in the house. Blessings to you, K Moral Music. Blessings to you. Welcome to you. And if you, I guess you're a recording artist, definitely we need to connect so that you can appear on the show as my special guest one of these days. I know I've seen this name on my page before, so definitely welcome to you. Welcome to you. And it's great. It's great to have you on. So let's keep the link, let's keep the connection, and we can get going. I think maybe you're one of the first persons I'm seeing connecting with me from Grenada, but I have a lot of followers and supporters from Trinidad, you name it, all the other Caribbean islands. I can talk about the Cayman Islands and whatever. So it's a pleasure having you on, and we are going to be sharing some information very soon. And if you have questions about anything that I'm talking about tonight on the show, just remember you can just type it in the chat, or you can send me an inbox if it's something that you don't want to say out on the platform like that. Definitely you can just send me an inbox and we can talk. I'll be sharing my information as well as this flyer. Once I do the main launch tonight, I'm going to be posting this flyer on my social media pages, so you will see it and you will have it as a constant reminder. But it's a very great thing. So as a travel agent, I believe as Christians, we need to have businesses, whether it be physical businesses, online businesses, whatever it is. But I believe we need to have several sources of income. Several sources of income. Whatever is your niche, whatever you're good at, you might be good at singing, writing, you might be good at construction, you might be good at cake, baking, you might be good at cooking, you might be good at other things. Whatever you're good at, I believe you should find your way into the business world where you can share your gifts and your talents with the world and you're compensated in a generous way. So I chose, among many other things, to go in the business of travel. It's exciting to me because I've been going all over the place. I've been traveling all over the place, all several countries around the world, and it's really exciting that I could find an opportunity that would allow me to even travel more, experience more things, more destinations, be able to see different parts of the world. And I've been blessed to be in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, several different places. And it's just exciting. The moment you start to travel, and for those of you on the live, you can attest to that. The moment you start to travel out of your home country, your thinking starts to change. You start to explore. You see things differently. If you've been in one place for all your life, trust me, the moment you start to travel, you go on those plane rides, you go to those different places, things start to change in your mind. You see different culture, different ways of doing things. You meet different people, you exchange ideas, then things start to change in your mind. So definitely that's happening. Dawson Alexander 12. Blessings to you. I have to slow down when I'm calling some of these names on Instagram, but definitely welcome to this live tonight. And it's an exciting night. And I'm not gonna even keep you waiting much longer because we are on now for 11 minutes. So definitely this is how we do it. So as a travel advisor, as a travel business owner, I believe we as a body of people serving Jesus Christ, we need to have events and several things throughout the year that we can participate in a wholesome Christian way. We don't have to be going into the secular events or anything. We can find events among us that we can support and be a part of. So definitely tonight I am pleased to announce the exciting launch of the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. And for those of you who know about cruise, these are things you have to book way in advance to be able to get proper prices and get proper bookings. And people are planning cruise all the way up to 2025, 2026 already, because definitely that's just how it goes. So for this one, we have a little over a year to run the promotion and to do what we're doing. So as a matter of fact, less than a year, because the cruise is December 14 to 19, 2024. December 14 to 19, 2024. Saturday, December 14, we sail out of Miami, Florida, and we go through the 19th. The ship comes back to Miami, Florida. And definitely there's so much that's going to be on this cruise. And depending on your response to this cruise, that's why I'm happy I see people like David Critchlow and several other people coming on. Great man himself, Sheldon Clark, the steady one and the steady show. Blessings. That will be a birthday, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Which of the dates? The 14th or the 19th? Let me know. That would be good. It would be good to have, from the Awesome Travel Zone, to have a special giveaway for people who are on the cruise celebrating their birthday. So December 14 to 19, it's gonna be a great day. 6 days and 5 nights. Oh, December 14. Blessings to you, bro. So we need to talk. So depending on the response from you all for this cruise, I'm hoping that we can have some onboard entertainment from some of the artists who have been supporting the Awesome Music Show. So that's one of the main features I'm planning for those 5 nights on this cruise. And I really believe once you respond well and we get a good support for this cruise, we can do so much that we can look forward to year after year after year. So December 14 to 19, the Awesome Family Cruise is gonna set sail from Miami, Florida. So on Saturday, we're gonna leave Miami, Florida at 8 a.m. and we're going to go to Nassau, Bahamas by Sunday, December 15. December 16, that's Monday, Half Moon Cay, and then Tuesday, Grand Turk, Wednesday, Fun Day at Sea, and then Thursday, back in Miami by 8 a.m. 6 days, 5 nights, and that's how it's going to go on that cruise. And I'm sure you're saying, all right, so it sounds good. What's the cost for all of this? So I'm trying to make this as very simple as possible, which is why I broke all the protocol for Awesome Fest to talk about this now, so that people can hear about it, be sensitized, and have time to do their bookings and everything. So all you need to do between now and the 8th of January is pay a $50 deposit per person to be in your cabin. So $50 per person. If you can pay more, and as a travel advisor, that's what I would say, if you have more than that $50 deposit by January 8th, by all means, the more you pay, the better for you to secure your cabin. And definitely, we will have single occupancy. We will have, if you have friends and family and you want to book a room with maybe 3 or 4 persons, or you want to book something else based on your budget, definitely we can talk about that. So I'm going to be sharing those prices with you. So per person, interior rooms, you can get them at $665 starting price for per person. And if you want to get balcony rooms, $835 per person. And these rates are subject to change. So from the Awesome Travel Zone, we have secured special rates for this special cruise. And trust me, if you plan well for the year, definitely you can meet all of these deadlines. So the first payment is a $50 deposit per person by January 8th, and definitely you can have your cruise ready for December 14th. And then your next payment will be August 15 of $250. $250 and you know the full price. And by September 30, your last payment is due, so we can secure everything, tie things up, and have you properly booked for this cruise. So if you missed any of the information, you can ask me to repeat, or if you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat. But it's going to be a fun day. Carnival Cruise Lines, Carnival of the Seas, that's the ship that we're going to be sailing with. Eastern Caribbean Cruise, Awesome Family Cruise 2024. I've been trying to do this thing for quite a while, and I'm looking forward to this one being the first of its kind from the Awesome Travel Zone. But it's going to be a big one, and we can have so much going on this family cruise. Everything that's wholesome for the family. Christian entertainment. We can have talk shows. I see the Steady Show online, Mr. Sheldon Clark himself with the Steady Show. We can have nights when we have family discussions. So this is the level of cruise that we are trying to put forward, so that every night there's something exciting that people can look forward to. And I want to use this platform publicly to big up the Steady Show. You're having some really good discussions on your show, and trust me, just talking spontaneously, this could be a feature of one of the nights when we have the Steady Show live from the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. We can have artists who I have interviewed on the Awesome Show come on this cruise just to share their gifts and their ministry with us on a given night. We can have musicians. So many things can come from this cruise. But guess what? I cannot do it alone. That's why I'm doing this live, because I need your support so that you can come on. You can share ideas as well. Yeah, I just one head. There's so many heads. 2 heads better than one, right? So if we can put our ideas together, you can suggest something and we see if this can work, because definitely we have a good relationship with our suppliers, and definitely Carnival Cruise Lines, they're really good staff. I really want to use this platform to say thanks to all those who have been answering my calls, been sharing information, so that I can have information to share with you tonight. And if there is anything that I've missed on this live, definitely send me a message, send me something in my inbox, and I can definitely do some research and get back to you with more information. So I'm really looking forward to this. So if you have any questions on the live, feel free to drop it. And then definitely, if you have a big group, like if you have a company and you want several persons to book, definitely we can work something out. If you have a church group, a school group, whatever it is, and you want to be on this cruise, just reach out to me and definitely we can do something. And I'm sure as a travel advisor, there's sometimes we can offer certain kind of perks from other sources, definitely, to make things much more enticing for you, much more rewarding, so that you're spending but you're earning, or you're getting something back in return to make your trip a success. But definitely we want to spill it. We don't want to spill everything on the live tonight. But definitely Latisha Thompson, my sister, is on the live. Blessings to you, sis, from Tisha's Travel and Tours. I was happy that when I started off in this business, she saw a live just like I'm doing now with one of our directors, and she jumped on and she is doing extremely well. Personal development, the training, the online courses, the different resources that we have access to, the many books that we have to get in our catalog and read and do all these personal development. That's more than a giveaway for this kind of business. So Lati, welcome to the show. My mother is also in this business, and I'm doing everything I can to support her as well, to push her business. She might not be tech savvy like some of us, but definitely she saw that she needed to have an online business, and she signed up. She was one of the first persons to join me in business. So definitely this is something that you all can think about just the same. I'm not telling you that you have to be a travel advisor like me, but if you see something if you see value in what we're doing and you want to become a part of it, definitely reach out to us. So thank you so much, sis, for joining. And we're going to be sharing this cruise in 2024 that God will just bless us. We are going to be on this cruise 5 days in the Eastern Caribbean. There are several other places around the world that we can go. So definitely, once we get this one off the ground, we can think of several other places. I'm sure a lot of you would want to go to Dubai, Abu Dhabi. I've personally lived there for almost 4 years now, and it's very exciting. Actually was planning something for there, just didn't work out, but it's not gone through the door. So definitely we're going to be doing some trips there as well. Might not be a cruise, but we can plan a guided trip so that we can all go there, can take you to some of these fancy places that you've heard about, you've seen on TV, and you're wondering if this is really real. Yes, it's real. So definitely, but let's get the awesome family cruise off the ground, and then we can put some other things in place so that we can always have some really exciting time. Definitely. All right, yes, Tamika Campbell coming on, definitely, and definitely would love to have you on this cruise. You have already been supporting Awesome Music Show, and we're grateful. Okay, Miami, Florida, Lati. We're starting off in Miami, Florida, and we're ending the cruise in Miami, Florida. So we're looking forward to that. So if you don't have your visa and you want to be on this cruise, please put in your date to get your visa, because a lot of people and what we find is that a lot of people want to go on some of these cruises, but they don't have a visa, which is, I know it's sad. And people may ask, so when it stop at this location, can we have a new person coming on? No, they're very strict rules. So if you have to be on the cruise starting in Miami, and they sail for the 5 days, and then you disembark in Miami. So that if that's one of your questions, definitely I've answered that. Sister Diane Henry Music, welcome to you, sis, and thanks for joining the live tonight. We're talking all about the Awesome Family Cruise 2024, and this is going to be a very exciting time. We start on December 14th, Saturday, December 14th in Miami, Florida, and we disembark 6 days later on the 19th, and it's gonna be great. Just before Christmas, I believe this is a wonderful time, And you all can even plan. If you and your family want to be on the cruise, you can have your own family meeting. If you and your spouse want to be, or your husband or wife want to be on this cruise, you and your children want to be on the cruise, you can all plan and put savings plans together in your own household so that you can meet the deadlines. August 30 is going to be your next payment of $250. And then you're going to have August 16, what am I saying? August 16. And then by the 30th of September, you're going to have to make your last payment. And I believe this is doable. If you really want to be on this cruise to make history on the Awesome Family Cruise 2024, definitely this is something great for you. So by January 8th, you just need to pay your first 50 US dollars and to get your spot going in. And definitely the all right, yes, there are other cruises that we can talk about that people can. All right, definitely. Yes, yes, Tamika Campbell, almost a year notice. Right. So that's why I broke all the protocol tonight to go live to talk about this so that people can have time. Because after Awesome Fest, definitely I'm going to be going live again to remind people and just to share more information, answer questions, whatever it is about this cruise. But for people who don't have a visa, yes, there are other destinations that you can find other cruise. But from what I know, most of these cruises are leaving out of Miami, Florida, or other destinations too. But definitely having a visa is a plus because it really puts you in the front row seat for many things. But there are definitely other shipping, the other cruise lines and other shipping companies that you can reach out to. But for this one, strictly from Miami, Florida, and we want to just reach out and just share the information. So after Awesome Fest, for the rest of shows, and you all know that when I do the show on a yearly basis, after the anniversary show, I usually don't do the normal shows until January again. But for this time, I can use the time after the 8th of December to talk about Awesome Fest. I mean, the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. So that will give people enough time. Don't spend all the money in Christmas. Try to put aside a little thing so you can make your first deposit in January. So put aside a few dollars so that you can have that. And then you give yourself a little break until August 16th to make your next 250 deposit. So if you're serious about going on this cruise, you want to support the Awesome Travel Zone, you want to support the Awesome Music Show, because we are putting everything together as one massive entertainment package. But I'm looking forward to this. My family will be on this cruise with me. And I know some people are scared of sharks and all those things. No sharks are going to come on the ship. No sharks are going to come on the ship. And I'm sure nobody's going to jump off like I'm seeing some people jumping off. I don't know why on earth would somebody go on a cruise, go on the balcony and jump off. What are you trying to prove? So nobody's going to jump off in the name of Jesus on this cruise. Nobody's going to try to do anything stupid. If you know you can't manage the balcony, yes, get your interior room. And if you and for people who have an idea, the higher up you go, the prices change, and that's how you book. So if you know you just want a normal room, get an interior room. I have several classes of them, and once you reach out to me, I can share those information with you. So definitely, we're looking forward to it. But we don't want no unusual occurrence on this cruise. We want everybody to have fun. We want to go live from the cruise ship with the Awesome Music Show, doing what we do best and having nightly entertainment. So I'm looking forward to that. And we will have a wonderful time. Wish I had somebody else to help me talk, because you all know I always do the show, play music and talk, and I don't want to be on here with no dead ear. But it's really happy. It's really a fun thing to be here on the show just to talk about it. So if you're excited like I am excited, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. These cruise lines have all of those things set. System Marvel. They have all of those things set, because I'm sure if they thought it would would have been an issue. They would not have these dates um, available. They would be blocked out, or they would tell you. And I believe if something should change in the during the course of your booking and the ship can't sail, then definitely I'm sure it would be refundable. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about, because a lot of people, when they book these fares, some of them take the risk and say, hey, I don't want the vacation protection, right? Vacation protection is a part of the package price. What happens when you take that? If something should happen to you after you pay your money, you get sick, or you have a death in the family, or for whatever reason you can't make the trip on this cruise, then you lose your money, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm not even quoting any prices without vacation protection, because I want everybody to be secured when they do their bookings, so that you know if something should happen unavoidably and you have to cancel, then we can work on getting you your payments and stuff back. So definitely that's how we do it. So thanks for that, sis. We're checking the stormy season, but definitely we're gonna pray. We're gonna put all our plans together, and we're gonna do this cruise like there's no tomorrow. We're gonna have fun. We are God's people, and we need to have fun. People make it look as if only in the world you can have fun, but we can have fun on this side. We can go on this cruise, we can have fun, we can have seminars, we can have special nights with special entertainment, because we know who we are in God. So start to save, start to reach out to your friends and your family, tell them about the cruise, and it will be good to have church groups represented from Old Harbor, from Philadelphia, wherever. And I already have people in Philadelphia telling me they want to be on this cruise. Sister Royal, blessings to you and welcome to the awesome Travel Zone Wednesday. And we're talking about the awesome family cruise 2024. So it would be good to have church groups represented, school groups, employees and their friends, whatever it is. We can make this a very, very, very big cruise. So we're looking forward to it. And if you're a travel agent on the line tonight, you can reach out to me as well. We can talk off the air and we can work things out. But you can share this information as well in your groups. You can share it on your platforms, and definitely we can have so many people coming in on this cruise. And this is not going to be the first and the last. It's going to be the first, but certainly not going to be the last, because every year we want to improve and add special features to this wonderful cruise. Definitely. All right, sis. So yeah, man, continue to save, and trust me, you can reach out to your friends and your family overseas, tell them about it. If you're in Jamaica and you know you don't have your visa yet, I don't know what the dates are like at the embassy. I hear that there are some crazy dates. So definitely, if you don't have your visa yet, try to get your visa so that you can be a part of this wonderful cruise. Well, we're looking forward to a great time on this cruise, and I'll get to meet a lot of people that I maybe have not seen for a long time. We can all meet up in Miami, Florida, and we sail great out of Miami for 5 days, 5 nights, 6 days. 5 nights, 6 days, and you know how that goes already. Oh, great, sis. Great. You're in Atlanta. That's nice. So you can make plans to be on it. And we're looking forward to it. I know several church groups might be interested, so definitely you can reach out to me and we can talk and we can get things going from there. The awesome family cruise 2024. Really exciting. And definitely we're looking forward to just a good time, and we can just put all our plans together. We are going to pray about it. We're going to put God in the forefront of everything. I would hate to know that we plan a cruise and we come back with one less person because of an accident or anything of the sort. So we're going to pray, we're going to fast, we're going to pray, we're going to make sure we have several meetings leading up to that time. Once we have all of these cabins booked out and we are ready to go, we'll form a WhatsApp group so we can have everybody communicating. We can have people meeting and greeting via WhatsApp. Then when we go on the ship, definitely you get to meet face to face, and we're looking forward to that. So several things can happen by now and that time, and definitely we can have that going. So you're talking about the open dates for the embassy, Lati. You can explain that some more. Open dates at times, even though they have far dates. Okay, so I guess she's mentioning sometimes you're applying for your US visa and the dates are, even though they have far dates, open dates are coming up. All right, so thanks much for sharing that. Thanks much for sharing that. So you have to just keep checking on the dates so that you can find um, uh, early dates. And I have to say this about visa because people reach out to me all the time and ask me what do you think about me applying for my visa? And I'm saying it's a process like any other process. It's just that when people are going to the embassy, they tend to get nervous, they overthink, and they try to maybe say things. My experience going to the embassy a few times, just answer what they ask you. Don't try to add too much. Yes, there are some questions that you can add a little bit too, but don't try to overtalk or try to impress. I don't think you can ever impress any of those consulars. I don't think so. They are very trained. They are trained in psychology and several other things. They can smell things from a mile away, which is why sometimes you may go in, they may ask you one or two questions, they grant you your visa. You may go in, they look at you, ask you no question, they deny you, because it does happen. So I tell people it's an investment. If you go and you get it, fine, give God thanks. If you go and you don't get it, don't cuss them out. They have a right to give it to you or deny you. So don't cuss them out. I know I've heard a lot of people cussing out the US embassy or the Canadian embassy, whatever, and they end up going back there again. So from my experience, I've been blessed to get several visas. I did not get it the first time, and I felt really disappointed. I was not even given an opportunity to state my claim or anything. I went with a group, it didn't work out many years ago. I went back on my own and I got it. I got about a 3-month visa. They said if you travel well, come back and definitely we will and we will grant you another visa. And definitely I went. I spent 10 days in Florida, went back. That was 2007. They gave me a 10-year, and I've been blessed to get a second one. So God has been good to me, and I'm not boasting. God has been good to me, and I've gone several places, and I'm just grateful. All right, so get in touch with Tisha's Travel and Tours for Awesome Travel Zone to get your applications done. Yes, so if you want help with your visa applications, you can reach out to any of us. And definitely you can contact my sister 1-876-890-5014 for Tisha's Travel and Tours. So any one of us, if you need help with your US visa or your Canadian visa, definitely reach out to us. And if you already have a US visa, it's easier for you to get a Canadian visa. The requirements are a little bit different. I don't know if there's any major changes now, but from what I know, if you have a US visa, then you're almost halfway sure that you're going to get your Canadian visa, and the processes are quite similar. So pray, have faith, put your best foot forward, be truthful and honest when you're doing your application. And I'm going to tell you a story. I went to the embassy once from one of my interviews, and the lady in front of me, she said she's going to America to take care of her son who is sick. The consular asked her, is there anybody else in the US that can take care of him? She said, yes. So the consular said, well, you don't need to go. Bam. Denied. And she was carrying on in the embassy. If you're saying that you're going to the US to take care of your son, you must be able to prove that the son needs your support, the son needs your help, whatever. So she maybe wasn't thinking, or it's not genuine. She maybe don't have a sick son in the US or something. But all I'm saying, just go there and be honest. Be honest. Don't try to impress them. Don't try to overtalk, overdo anything. Just go there. If you don't get it, you know you have lost that little application fee, and you just save again. Wait another year or so, and you try to go back. I've not come across many people who appeal that what you call it now, that rejection. Not come across a lot of people, but there is a way to do it. I think on that piece of paper that they give you, there is a way to do it, but it might be costly and it might take some time. Okay, all right. So you're saying that it remains the same, Lati, with the process and everything. Right. So it's good that they have travel history as well. Yeah, it's good that they have travel history, and also I have to do it, even though we're talking about the cruise, but I have to share this. Your travel pattern makes a big difference when you go to the embassy. Your travel pattern. It can be short, it can be long, it can be, but your pattern is a lot, says a lot when you go to the embassy. So please remember those things as well. So we have to share all of these little things with people so that they know exactly. And travel around the world has become so tedious now. They have put a lot of security measures in place and all kinds of stuff. But if you're going to the embassy, pray, be confident, shoulders up, look straight in their eyes. Don't look in the roof, don't look on the counter, don't look in your book, don't look at the person behind you. Look at the person doing your interview, the consular, and just let them do what they're doing. All right. Well, you're right about that, sis. And that's why I tell people that you cannot know what will happen when you go there. So I cannot tell you, oh yeah, man, you have a good job, you have a good family, you have a nice car, you have some money in the bank, and you can bring all of these documents. I've seen people gone there with all of that, and they still deny it because they have a right to or not to. So I've seen it. So you're right, sis. Maybe if she said no, there's nobody there, they would say, okay, you're gonna go there and you're gonna be living off the state and all these kinds of things. So I tell people, put your best foot forward, put your application in, go there and be honest, and just tell them what you have. If they ask you questions, they ask you. Sometimes they are in a very good mood, and they might just not ask you any a lot of questions. I've gone there already. 2 questions. How are you doing today, Mr. Thompson? I say, I'm doing good. How long are you planning to stay in the US? I said, about 3 weeks. I said, okay, enjoy your trip. Bam, 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 bam. My interview is over. I went outside and I take a deep breath. And I'm saying, wow, that was easy. Was I dishonest or anything? No, just your time. While there are people who they question and ask them a lot of questions, they even do background checks on people. They might tell you, we're not approving it today, but we're going to do some background checks. They check out your job, they check out whatever, then they call you back in. I've known of cases like that. Right. So you're right about that, Christine. Sometimes people worry about bank statements and you borrow money and you do all kinds of things and they don't even ask you for it. So the truth is, you just don't know what's going to happen for your date, for your interview. Put your best foot forward. Get all the documents you can get. Have them just in case they ask. And just submit your application and just go. Pray and just go. If you don't get it, better luck next time. You try again next time. Don't lose a night's sleep over it. I know a lot of people who they don't get the visa and their entire world is turned upside down. Hey, it's just a visa. I understand traveling to the US is a lot of people's dream, but there are several other countries that you can go on your Jamaican passport and have fun just the same. Several countries. We can talk about that on another live, and that's just one of the things. But if you don't get it, don't lose a night's sleep over it. Yes, you're gonna feel away because you lose the money. It's about, I think it's about 200 US now. I have lost count of how much it is, but I know it's way over 100 US dollars. for it. I think the last time was about 180. If you know it, anybody in the chat, you can drop it. But definitely plan your thing and just go and get it. And for those who have their visas and you're traveling, I'm happy for you because it's really nice to travel different places. And if you don't have your US visa or whatever, wherever you can go on your Jamaican passport, definitely please go and have 185. All right, so it's 185 US dollars. No, that's a little under 30,000 Jamaican dollars. So I know that's hard to lose in this time. But if you get it, your visa can be very beneficial to you in several ways. To travel to see your family, travel to events overseas, travel on the awesome family cruise. Those are some of the things that you can do when you get your visa. Yeah, so definitely just pray and just go. Someone for okay, definitely. So we're looking forward to you being on that cruise. 45 minutes on this live. I need to end this live now so that you can soak up the information and you can reach out to me. So the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. I'm going to be posting this flyer online very soon. We're setting sail on December 14th, Saturday, December 14th, and we're coming back to Miami 6 days later on Thursday, December 19th, 8 a.m. So we embark 8 a.m. Saturday, December 14th, and we return on December 19th. For interior rooms, I'm going to state those prices before we go off the live. $665 per person for interior rooms, and definitely we can talk about if you want to share rooms with a group, 2-3 persons. We can always customize those with our prices. And if you want a balcony room, so you're way up, deck 7, 8, thereabout, you can get your rooms at $835 per person, and we can also work things out for you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. We try our best to do what we're doing on the show, and this is an exciting time. And remember, $50 US for your first payment by January 8th, and then you're gonna have until August 16th to pay another $250, and then you have till the 30th. That's a month and a half later to pay your remaining amounts. I believe this is highly possible if you really want to be on this cruise. Carnival Sunrise, and that's the name of the ship, and the shipping company Carnival Cruise Lines. So definitely we can go. So if you want to reach out to me, 1-876-868-6109. That's my WhatsApp number. If you're in the US and you want to call, you can call 772-899-3267. Send me an email, the awesome travel zone at gmail.com. Or if you want to visit my website as well, you can do bookings for flights and several other things on my website. https://theawesometravelzone.intellitravel.com. All right, so Lati is saying in the chat, when you go balcony, you never go back, you keep going balcony. Well, maybe for me, for starters, I may start with the interior and just see how it goes from there. All right, but it's a beautiful ship, and you're gonna be delighted to be a part of this cruise. So PCJ Travel Advisory. Anyone in the chat, if you have any comment, if you have any questions, please drop it before we close the live, and then we can say good night to everyone. But please share this. Tell your friend, tell your neighbors, tell your church brothers and sisters, hey, Brother Dale is having a awesome family cruise 2024, and we want to be on it. Spread the word, just like you talk about Macy's and JC Penney and all those other fancy places. Spread the word. All right, interior for you, PCJ Travel Advisory. Yeah, definitely. Stay safe, play it safe, use the interior. Food. And for every 8 cabin, we're going to be having a tour conductor, so definitely you will have someone to show you around. And just to run this by you again, Saturday, December 14, 8 a.m. we start off with Miami. December 15, Sunday, December 15, Nassau, Bahamas. December 16, Half Moon Cay. December 17, Grand Turk. Wednesday, Fun Day at Sea. And then Thursday, you're back in Miami, Florida. And you can go back to your Christmas planning, having your Christmas dinner and everything. And it's really, really great. So looking forward to seeing you on this powerful, powerful cruise. First of its kind from the Awesome Travel Zone. And we're using this as a platform just to formally launch this cruise. So if you hear any information on this that you want clarity, definitely please reach out to me and we can talk off the air. And if you have friends and family that you want to be on this cruise, start to plan, start to save, let them know the Awesome Family Cruise is setting sail on Saturday, December 14th. 2024. So if I've left out any information, definitely I'll update you in other live videos so that you can be on this cruise with us. So it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, and we're looking forward to this powerful cruise. All right, so definitely we'll talk. Have a great night. Have a great night. I didn't expect to be on so long, but your company was felt from everywhere. So if you're on the Instagram platform, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, thank you so much for being on this live tonight as we formally launch the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. Spread the word so that we can have things going. If you don't have your visa, send in your application and make sure that you try to get a date so that you can be on the cruise. By faith, if you don't have a visa, you can start to make these payments. Once you know you're gonna have the vacation protection. If God forbid you don't get your visa and you can't make it to the cruise, then the company will refund you your money definitely. But by faith, do it. I know a couple, and before I come off this live, I know a very, very good couple. I went to their house last year. They're married and everything. And the year before, and I saw baby basin, or we call it baby bath pan. I saw baby stuff. The husband started buying his baby stuff even before his wife was conceived. And just a few weeks ago, they had their first baby. So faith without works is dead. Some people want a car and they never even take a driving lesson. So if you get the car, what's going to happen? It's going to sit in your driveway, look at you, or somebody else is going to drive it. Go get some driving lessons, read up about the car, do some stuff. So it's the same thing. If you want to be on this cruise, start to apply for your visa by faith that you're going on this cruise. And after the cruise, you're going to visit some of your friends and family in some other states in the US. And your US visa will give you access to several other countries as well. So definitely that's something to look forward to. Yes, sis, thank you so much. And you can share it on your page as well. Blessings to you, Sister Royal. Greet your husband for me. Casey is always coming on the show on the Instagram platform, your daughter. So it's a blessing just to have everyone tuning in. PCJ Travel in 2025. All right. So looking forward to your cruise as well, sis. So from the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. Have a great night. My name is Dale T. And see you on Friday. DJ Dubby should be in studio on Friday. And we're going to be dropping some music. And we're going to be just talking all about Awesome Fest, December 8th, 2023. And then right after Awesome Fest, all the shows will be geared towards the Awesome Family Cruise 2024. All right, so have a good night, everybody. Take care and sleep well wherever you are. And for those who are just waking up, my family in the Middle East, good morning to you. Blessings to you, everybody. Take care. Thanks for joining tonight.